to be, guys, so recently I went to go see the brand new movie Ant-Man, published by Marvel Studios, and I have a lot to say about it. So welcome to this review. Alright, so before I get into my review of this movie, I just want to come with a quick disclaimer. This review will contain a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't watched the movie, then please go do so before watching this review. Alright, so before I get into what I think of the movie, my personal opinion, I just want to give you a quick recap of the movie. The movie is about Scott Lang, a former inmate who has just gotten out of prison. He was in prison for burglary and is a master at stealing. He has a little daughter that he wants to be in contact with, and so when he's denied that, due to not having an apartment or a job, he takes his former cellmate's job offer to break into the safe of Hank Pym, the founder and earlier CEO of the company S.H.I.E.L.D. The mission is accomplished, however, there isn't any money in the safe, only a suit. However, that suit turns out to be capable of shrinking human beings. Turns out that Hank Pym was monitoring the break-in and allowing Scott to steal the suit because he wants him on a mission. That mission is to break into the mainframe of the company, S.H.I.E.L.D., and destroy the so-called Yellow Jacket, which is also a suit that can shrink people, designed by the new CEO of the company and copied after Hank's suit. The intent is to replicate the Yellow Jacket so that they can be used by soldiers to win wars and in general bring chaos and destruction. They succeed, even though it is with a lot of struggle, and the building is completely destroyed. The movie ends with Scott becoming a part of his daughter's life and Hank Pym being able to enjoy his retired life. Alright, so that was a very short recap of this movie. A lot of stuff happened in it, and you can really feel how much effort and time and money has been put into this Hollywood movie. For example, I didn't tell you about the cameos, YouTuber appearances, Mexican stereotypes, girls with daddy issues, crappy half romances, destruction and terror by Thomas the Tank Engine, and so on. No, but to be a little bit more factual about this movie, the budget for it was $130 million, and at the box office, the movie sold for more than $290 million. It features Paul Rudd, known from the Anchorman movies and for his part on Saturday Night Live, as Scott Lang. In the role of Hank Pym, we see the actor and producer Michael Douglas. Also starring as big roles in this movie are Evangeline Lilly, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that the right way, and Corey Stoll. It's a new movie in the Marvel movie franchise that are taking our favorite comic book series and turning them into awful Hollywood material. Alright, so can we just talk about this for a second? I know that Marvel has been getting a lot of critique from the die-hard fans of these comic book series who feel like these movies, for example the Iron Man movies or the Avengers movies, are not living up to their expectations. But here's the thing. These movies, believe it or not, were not made for you as a Marvel comic book fan. They were made to be Hollywood entertainment. They have only made so much money at the box office because of the demographic. These movies are for families and most of all people who just want to see an action-packed movie but who doesn't give a fuck about the comic book series behind the movie. It's made to be a movie, not a representation of the comic book series. Remember that. It's the same thing with most movies based on books. So Marvel fans, please stop whining. Alright, so let's get into my personal opinion about this movie. I really loved this movie. I really did. The only real critique I have for this movie is the half-romance crappy part in the ending between Scott and Hope. I know I say this in a lot of my movie reviews, and that is because it is really annoying. Because it's not the film category. It's not a romance film. It's an action-packed movie. I said the same thing in my Terminator Genesis review, and I stand by it. Romance films and chick flicks are great. I like them too every once in a while. And oh my god, Leo DiCaprio was so hot in the Titanic movies. No, but in all seriousness though, I really do like chick flicks also sometimes, but I just hate when several categories of films are bland together. Because in a movie like this that is so action-packed, it just comes off as annoying. However, enough about that. But I really love this movie. And to the special effects team behind this movie, I can only say thank you. The graphics on this movie really blew me away. Alright, so I'm gonna give this movie 5 out of 5 stars because I really loved it a lot and it was so good, and I will so watch it so many more times because it's so good. I rarely give top points, but I had to with this one. Alright, that was my review of the new 2015 movie Ant-Man. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week. Be sure to subscribe, like it, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I'll be back.
And you did, Terminator. You did come back. And that's what I'm talking about today. Welcome to the video.